few months ago, I discovered Buckin Billy Ray Smith on YouTube. He's up on Salt Spring Island, and if you haven't seen his channel, you should check it out. Watch his man chop wood. As a result, I've kind of found an interest in wood chopping and axemanship and that kind of thing. So this old beast here was left on our property. The head was tightened up with 5 or 6 nails, and so I just wrote it off as kind of a decorative piece, hung it on my woodshed for the last 6 years. And the other day I just needed one handy, and I pulled this down, didn't sharpen it or anything, and turns out it's kind of a wood splitting beast. So we're here at the campsite. I've just attempted my first rehang. It's not very pretty, but it's better than it was. It's rock solid and seems to chop really well. So I'm gonna take a swing here and see how this goes. Safety shades. That old orange thing you can see off to the side does not split wood like that. Today I'd like to show you this 1956 Lauson RSH little 2 horsepower 4-stroke horizontal shaft engine. I actually purchased this off the same gentleman who I purchased the earlier Iron Horse, the 1951 Johnson Iron Horse that can be seen in one of our very first videos. Purchased this off the same older gentleman. He told me at that time that it's a running engine. It's been 2 years since then, and I brought it home. I didn't even try. So how about we see if we can get it running? First thing I'm going to do is clean out the fuel tank and the little separator bowl here. They both have some varnish in them from some old gas. So I'll clean that out, and then we'll take a look at the carburetor. Spark plug is pretty new, so I don't think we'll have any issues there. Make sure it's got oil in it, and then we should be able to try firing it up. That's pretty gross. So I've just polished up this little bowl, separator bowl, with some steel wool, and it looks great, but oh man, I almost dropped it. And friends, I don't need to tell you what kind of a setback that would have been. I can't just pop down to Napa and get one of these, I'm sure. But in the end, it turned out great. I'll just show you here. Looks like the former owner has made his own gasket, as is the case with a lot of this. He made a lot of his own parts and gaskets, and good on him. Again, this is not going to be locally available. Has like a little filter screen in here. It doesn't seem to be flowing a lot of fuel, but I'm really hesitant to try and pull this gasket out. I'm going to gently try and tease it out. If it doesn't work, I will probably just leave it there. Otherwise, I can make one. It's just more time. Womp, 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 womp. Well, you guys know I like making gaskets. Alright, hopefully you can tell. Yeah, I think you'll be able to. This little brass filter screen was almost completely plugged with rust. And now, gonna focus for us. Focus. Anyway, you can actually see through it. And if you can see through it, fuel will go through it. There we have our new gasket. Nice. Now I know it seems like we're doing quite a lot of work to an engine that we're told has ran recently. But that was 2 years ago, and I certainly don't want it to seem like I'm belittling the efforts of the gentleman who owned this before me. Very elderly gentleman, and actually he also owned the red engine you can see in our opening credits. That thing was amazing. And, you know, without him, well, we wouldn't have this to look at. Without his efforts, I really should see if I can track him down again and just let him know what he's started with me. I hope he's still around. I hope I can find him because I owe him a debt of gratitude. All right. Let's see if that holds fuel.